What's up guys, Kuroo here and today with a new video. So we got some pretty interesting stuff for tomorrow in the news, so let's take a quick look. Actually there's so much farming going on right now, so yeah, it's actually ridiculous. It takes like so long if you don't have the new characters and stuff like this. So first up we're going to get a new banner tomorrow, and I think this one is actually called the Christmas version 2 banner. And it's called Starry Night Fairy Santa. Limited time scout again with exclusive voices. This time it's a complete waifu banner. So you get Sinon, Lisbeth, Yuki and Silica. So there's one for everyone, I guess. And it's a step up scout again. So step 1 only costs you 200 memory diamonds. Step 3 it costs 200 memory diamonds and gives you 1.5 rate chance of getting a 5-star, and step 5 gives you a guaranteed 5-star, and up to step 5, so starting from step 6 you get double chance to get a 5-star character, which grows from 2% to 4%, which is, I mean, you need to waste like 1150 memory diamonds to get to this step, so I think that's the least they could do. And they're actually like the first Christmas banner again. Their SS3 are stun attacks, and yeah, this banner starts tomorrow at 6 AM UTC. And yeah, the Fairy Center characters can do stun attacks while SS3 is activated. By combination effect, damage against enemies increase when you combine with a combination partner. The Fairy Center characters can increase all the party members' attack with leader skills when they are assigned as a party leader. So I think it's the same as always. If you have one of those characters as in your first slot, then you do 6% bonus damage for your whole party. And by unlocking skill slots, it will extend the combo window and damage for 20 plus hit combos. Also HP and MP recovers by standby. So yeah, they're pretty much the same as the first banner, or the first Christmas banner, and they have special exclusive voices. I think that's like one of the many reasons why you want to scout them, because yeah, they're limited characters, they will never appear again, unlike other banners. I think even in the elemental banners you won't find these characters anymore. So first up we have this Snow Sniper Sinon. I mean, I'm already pretty much sold. I mean, the Sinon looks pretty cool. Looks really good, and yeah, she's a bow character, Snow Sniper Sinon. Special skill called Rapid Star Shoot. A combination skill, perform attacks with shooting stars, moving at a very high speed. High chance of stunning an enemy. The attack stats are actually pretty good for a bow unit. And the SS3 sounds pretty interesting. Perform attacks with shooting stars. I think maybe it's going to be a little bit like the Mate Sinon one, fast SS3 stun, a multi-hit combo, so pretty hyped to see what she actually does. I mean, the thing that looks kind of strange here is there's no line between her legs, somehow, under the skirt. Yeah, that's pretty important. I know, it's kind of strange, but yeah, I'm just saying, she kind of looks a little bit strange, and the ears kind of look pretty big. I don't know if the other Sinons always had so big ears, but yeah. And next up we have Lisbeth. Thoughts on Snowfall Lisbeth? She's a mace unit. Special skill Sleigh Drive. A combination skill, it makes Shiny Center and his reindeer sledge appear. High chance of stunning an enemy. So the attack stats are pretty good, pretty high, but mace units always have these kind of high attack stats. So I think with the recent Mace updates, she's going to be pretty good. Of course, you can't compare to something like the Bright Yuki, because Bright Yuki gets like a speed buff and she's really fast. So I think you can currently compare her a little bit to sword units, but with higher attacks and better MP regeneration. I think this combination skill is should be a ranged one again, probably, if she makes center and the sledge appear. I think it's going to be a little bit like the cosplay Yui's, where yeah, the sledge just randomly appears and runs through the enemy. Should be pretty interesting. And the design's also pretty cute. I like the dress. And next up we have Holy Tamer Silica. Special skill Wonder Snowman. She's a dagger unit with a lot of gingerbread men. That's pretty cute. And she kind of got tangled in, I don't even know what this is. I think it's Christmas decoration. And a combination skill, slash through the enemy's back swiftly, create a giant snowman, high chance of stunning an enemy. Attack stats are pretty standard for dagger units. And slash through an enemy's back swiftly, create a giant snowman. Probably going to be a teleportation SS3. I think it's going to be a little bit like either the Christmas Leafas or the Christmas Asnas one. Yeah, but dagger units, I don't know, their MP regeneration per auto attack isn't that high right now, and the damage also isn't that good, and most of the times the SS3 animation is pretty long for dagger units, so we need to see how she actually does. And lastly we have Christmas Miracle Yuki. So she's a sword unit, special skill, precious present, a combination skill, performs a spinning slash and give away presents. High chance of stunning an enemy. Performs a spinning slash and give away presents. I think it's like a two-part SS3 where the first part is like melee range and the second part is like a ranged attack. So you may be able to do your SS3s from distance if you turn off the auto move on. Yeah, but it's pretty cute. I think a Christmas miracle is happening here because Yuki came back from the death. And yeah. So the combination partner should be Xenon with Lisbeth and Silica with Yuki. So that's pretty interesting. What I can say right now, if you get Yuki and you want to get her sword, I would definitely recommend you to go for the first banner weapon scout, because there you have double the chance of getting a sword for this unit. And for every other weapon, yeah, you have no other choice but to scout from this banner. If you have like Bright Xenon, then you should definitely try to scout the weapon for her, because these new weapons are pretty good. I don't think there's any light mace unit except for Reshka, so I don't think you need to just scout the weapon for her. But yeah, other than this, I already saw the weapon stats, they're pretty okay. I think the sword especially, the sword from the first banner, the Yu-Gi-Oh one, the reindeer one, is better than this one for Yuki. So yeah, that's another reason why you should probably try to get the weapon from the first banner for swords. And sadly it's going to be, yeah, as it's a Christmas or it's a limited time scout only, you won't be able to exchange the weapons, which is pretty annoying. And you also won't be able to make weapon ingots if you have any rarity 5 weapons and want to, yeah, exchange them later on. So that's also, yeah, not so cool. What I would recommend is to, yeah, at least wait till tomorrow, till this banner out, before you try to pull the first banner. But I think most of you already started to pull from the first one, and probably you are already at like step 2 or step 3, so I don't know, we need to see how the abilities are, but if they're like almost the same, then it's probably better to scout just the first one. And yeah, next up we also get the ranking event tomorrow, which is a series of battles. This is the interesting part. So yeah, again, it's called the consecutive high score ranking event, the Secret Alliance Christmas gift mission, and it starts tomorrow at 6 AM UTC. Here again have the chance of getting these medals to upgrade your Rain and or your 7. I will probably make another video to explain which one I think is more worth to upgrade. And yeah, that's the usual stuff. You can get like these medals and upgrade crystals, and if you get the first place in both rankings, you get the title Merry Christmas and the story you can read for yourself. Win a high ranking, that's like the usual stuff from the same like last time, and you get weekend only missions again, so that's pretty interesting. You can get your own medals. I actually forget to do like the weekend missions on the last ranking event, which is pretty bad, so I missed like a rainbow sense, which is pretty sad. But yeah, this time the key to win a battle is to figure out when to stun an enemy, so this means you can stun the enemies again. You can avoid their back bomb attacks by stunning enemies and take a big shortcut. Please note that this is a consecutive ranking. You need to have different strategies for the first and second battle. And in the first battle, it's easier than usual to stun the enemy during a parry attack. In the second battle, stunning an enemy works well while it's doing some action. To make it happen, try to parry attack. Also, for both battles, it's important to remember that you can avoid their back bombs by stunning enemies. Don't miss out the chance to parry and stun the enemy. So, the important thing here is to note that you have a consecutive ranking with 2 bosses. So you want to actually farm 6 of those accessories for the bonus 10% damage in the ranking event. And also, if you have the light units and you don't have the armor, you actually want to also get some of those Holy Knight capes, because they give you 3% bonus damage if you're attacking the weak point, I think, for light units, if I'm correct. And yeah. So what you need to know is that you can again stun the enemy. So for the first battle it's easier, which means like the last boss, I think you needed like 3 or 4 accessories after you directly parried, and you needed like I think around 5 to stun the enemy when you didn't parry or only parried once. So if it's easier than usual to stun, then you probably only need like 2 accessories. So I think you can use a weaker party for the first enemy or for the first battle, and use your stronger elemental party for the second one. And I think you need at least 2 stun units per party. That's the hard part. So in a perfect case you want to have like at least 4 of these new units, either from the version 1 or from the version 2. So don't know, need to see. It's probably not going to be that easy, but yeah, I think that's a problem everyone needs to deal with. So we can only see how it's actually going to go. I will definitely try to make an banner analysis tomorrow, and also I tried to do an in-depth guide this time. Last time I got held up because I needed to battle against my guild member, so I got held up a little bit. And yeah, I think this banner, at least if you want to collect them for a design, then I think this one definitely looks... yeah, this one looks pretty good. I mean, I really love the design of the LS version 1, so yeah, but they are also pretty cool, especially the Xenon. I actually really want to get the Xenon and her Rarity 5 bow, but that's probably not going to happen. It takes way too many memory diamonds just to get a Rarity 5 weapon. And if it's going to be like the scout for the rod I did the last time, then I'm definitely not going to do it. So yeah, I think that's it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, then please leave me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, as this helps me out a lot. And yeah, by the way, I also started a new series. I'm playing Doki Doki Literature Club. I think to now I enjoy this game. It's pretty funny. So if you have the time, then please check it out, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.